Part 2, Happy Halloween, as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A look at San Diego's starting group. They've got Bull. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Cooper in at the 1 spot. And for Kentucky, they've got Corey Joseph. Also Exum out there. And it's Tillman in at the 4 spot. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Here's Plowden, 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's good on the putback.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor.
And here is Kentucky. There's the pick. Pass to Tillman. Kentucky passing it around. Here's Joseph. Shoots the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Cooper. To the inside, Fernando.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Plowden. Screen by Jones. Plowden, no good. The Surf have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Kentucky.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
San Diego has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Cooper. Over Joseph. Again, San Diego.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Joseph kicks to Exum. Here's Plowden. Outside, Joseph. Jones with the screen on Cooper. The 3 from Joseph. And Kentucky, another 3.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Fernando. Joseph against Cooper. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds, Kentucky will have it. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Exum. Back to Joseph. Jones with the screen on Cooper. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Screen by Bull. And it's Cooper missing.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Here's Exum. Pass to Tillman. Joseph looking over the floor. Here's Plowden. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Cooper. Takes a three. Rebounded by Exum.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Joseph, that's good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Cooper. Rebounded by Kentucky.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offense.
And then Jones with the jam.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
It'll be the Surf with their first time out of the game right here. San Diego trails by 11. Here's Cooper. Last game we saw him score 14. Just 5 to shoot. High arcing shot. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Pass to Tillman. Kentucky passing it around. Now here's Exum. A 3 off the mark. Here's Roden. Here's Cooper. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. And no good that time. Kentucky leading by 9. Outside Joseph. To the wing on the left. Here's Tillman. No good on the 3. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for San Diego.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Yeah, look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
And once again, off the mark by Kentucky. Jacks up a 3, and it's Cooper missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Tillman. And here's Joseph for 3. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Here's Roden. Just his first attempt. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Joseph. 9 points in the game so far. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Cooper. Joseph with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Plowden. Last time, 14 points for him. 4 on the clock. Can they get it? Shot by Joseph. No good. San Diego trails by 4. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bull. Here's Cooper. Jackson from long range. Back to Bowl. Here's Cooper. He's covered by Joseph. Cooper the pass to Bowl. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Bowles got 5 points so far. Pass to Tillman. Back to Joseph. Out left to the wing. Now here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Shot by Joseph. No good. San Diego shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Inside. Fernando. That's good. Fernando's got the game tied up here for the serve.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Joseph. He's got 9. Jones sets the pick for Joseph. Carries it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Milton. Launches it. Rebounded by Kentucky.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Four on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And Kentucky another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now here's Joseph. 12 points for him. Here's Plowden. Joseph down low. And easy 2 points on the layup. Joseph's got 14 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
They set the pick. Milton wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Kentucky leading by 6. Kentucky passing it around. Joseph finds Jones. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the serve. To the paint. Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Kentucky.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Pass to Dante. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's checked in for Kentucky. San Diego trails by 3. Milton looking around. Williamson left side. 5 to shoot. A shot. A shot by Milton, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Now Joseph. Last time 45 points for him. Here's the screen. And once again off the mark by Kentucky. Milton on top. He's covered by Joseph. Jeffries the pass to Wheeler. Pass to Jeffries. San Diego needs to get off a shot. Williamson. Rebounded by Kentucky. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Kentucky shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Kentucky making a change here. Duke's checked in. Davis is checked in for San Diego. Now here's Milton. 17 points in his last outing. It's rebounded by Duke. Here's Peterson. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so it's Kentucky holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Kentucky so far in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Taking a look at San Diego. The three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. San Diego trails by 8. Pass to Milton. To the left wing. Here's Jeffries. Off target with his 3.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Here's Duke. And the 3 off target. Williamson looking it over. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, he got a great look at the hoop. That usually ends in 2 points.
Good on the shot. He has 5. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot from 12. Again, San Diego. Kentucky leading by 7. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Peterson. Kentucky needs to get off a shot. And Kentucky another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
A timeout called here. The Surf will talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So both teams making some changes here. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. Kentucky leading by 13. Pass to Exum. There's the three. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
And San Diego calls time here. Kentucky making a change here. Jones is checked in, and San Diego also making a switch. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Shake Milton. San Diego trails by 16. Pass to Roden. Here's Cooper. San Diego moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Rebounded by Exum. Kentucky leading by 16. Pass to Plowden. Shoots. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists tonight.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Roden. San Diego with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jackson passes to Fernando. From 10 feet out, Fernando. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Tillman. And here's Jones. Now Exum, the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Exum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Kentucky. And San Diego also making a switch. Milton's checked in. Pass to Tillman. Over Jackson. Tillman's shot is off.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Plowden. He has 5. Pass to Exum. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Exum's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Fernando. Defended by Jones. Stolen by Jones. Outside, Joseph. And that comes off the assist by Exum. He's got 17.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
San Diego, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Cooper. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Plowden. Out of bounds. San Diego takes possession. And a quick look at how the Surfs' schedule is shaping up on Wednesday, then on Friday.
And you know, for that matchup with Albuquerque, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Bowl, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Cooper against Joseph. Here's Cooper. From the arc. Offensive rebound. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Kentucky.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Bull, the pass to Cooper. Banked in off the glass. Cooper's got 6.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Joseph, the pass to Tillman. Here's Plowden. Pass to Tillman. And here's Joseph for 3. It's hauled in by San Diego. Fernando's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jackson passes to Bull. San Diego moving the ball around. Here's Fernando. Over Jones. Fernando, that's good. Fernando's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And it's Exum in the corner. There's a good screen. Here's Plowden. Traps in the tray. Plowden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Cooper. He's got 6. Here's Fernando. And he jams it with authority.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
.132 left now here in the second. Here's Joseph over to the left wing. Pocket 6. The offensive rebound, and that one drops for him. Exum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Bull, a screen on Joseph. Cooper against Joseph. Cooper with the bucket.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Joseph up top. He's guarded by Cooper. Lets it fly. And it's Kentucky scoring again. San Diego shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Bull, the pass to Cooper. Six to shoot. On the wing, Jackson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Cooper. Fires the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Cooper's got 11.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Back to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Cooper. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Kentucky ahead. Just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh my gosh, those were the good old days.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at the Surf, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Dante Exum is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Jones. And it's Plowden in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Scooped up. Here's Fernando. The shot, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Joseph. Outside, Jones. Back to Joseph. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Joseph's got 23.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, here's Bull. San Diego moving the ball around. Pass to Cooper. But Trey. San Diego with another miss.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots. He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
And San Diego calls time here. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Cooper. And he makes good on the layup. Cooper's got 13 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Tillman. And here is Joseph. He's got 25 to the inside. Tillman's shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Cooper. He's got 13. Stolen by Exum. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Exum from downtown. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Bull. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Cooper. Misses the 3.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And it's good. 2 points. Joseph's got 6 here in this quarter. San Diego, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Cooper, the pass to Fernando. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Basket good. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Plowden. And Kentucky, another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Kevin?
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Down low. They get a hand on it. Here's Plowden, guarded by Jackson. Left side, Joseph. Pass to Tillman. It's Exum on the wing. Here's Joseph. It's hauled in by San Diego. Fernando's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Inside, Bull. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Kentucky.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Pass to Tillman. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. Fernando pulls it in.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Joseph with the ball. 30 points in the game. Here's Plowden. And once again off the mark by Kentucky. Joseph against Cooper. Here's Bull. Nailed from three-point land. Bull's got 7 points here in this quarter.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Pass to Tillman. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Tillman's got 6.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jake Milton, he's checked in for Jackson. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Kentucky has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Kentucky passing it around. No one covering. 6 points for him.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Now Milton. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bull. 5 on the clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Bull at the line for 1.
And that one misses.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And here's Joseph for three. It's hauled in by San Diego. That'll be the first of four played at home for him. And it's Cooper missing. Kentucky has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Cooper the pass to Fernando. Pass to Roden. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Here's Cooper. San Diego with another miss. Kentucky shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Joseph, that's good.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Milton. Three-pointer. No good that time. And here is Kentucky. Here's Tillman. Launches a three. It's hauled in by San Diego. Fernando's got his 16th rebound on the night. Milton the pass to Cooper. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Cooper's got 7 points for the quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Exum passes to Tillman. Back to Exum. Here's the screen. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now, here's Bull. 21 points in the game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to Joseph for the three. Roden grabs the rebound. Roden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Cooper against Joseph. Here's Cooper. He's got 18. Joseph with the rebound. On the wing, Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bull. And here's Milton. Fires the three. Rebounded by Kentucky. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Tillman. Outside, Joseph. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for San Diego. Pass to Roden. Now, here's Milton. No good with the triple.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Tillman, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Bull.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Kentucky shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here is Milton. No scoring in this one. Outside Jackson. Here's Jeffries. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Kentucky, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Surf, they've got Jackson. Williamson out there with Shake Milton. And it's Jeffries in at the foresight. Shot clock at 5. Kentucky passing it around. Duke can't get it to go. San Diego shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Milton in the corner. No good from outside. Kentucky shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Sanford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sanford's got his first basket of the night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. On the wing, Milton. Jeffries the pass to Williamson. Off target from 3-point range. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Pass to Duke. Here's Peterson. From outside the arc. No good there. San Diego has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. To the inside, Jackson. Now here's Milton. He right on him. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
To the middle.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Jackson looking it over. Here's Williamson. Again, San Diego.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Duke. From deep 3-point land, Milton grabs the board.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And Kentucky making a change here. Dante's checked in, and San Diego also making a switch. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Williamson.
One shot.
Here's Duke. to Dante. Down low. Count it, good.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
San Diego, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here is Jeffries. Connects from three-point range. Jeffries got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Here's Peterson. Just 4 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Another three for San Diego.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Jackson with it. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Here's Milton. Again, San Diego.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
To the paint. And he lays it straight in. He's got 19.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Jackson passes to Fernando. Back to Jackson. Takes the three. Rebounded by Kentucky.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Duke. Get the shot. And it's Kentucky scoring again. San Diego, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Fernando, the pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jeffries. A three-pointer, no good. Kentucky leading by 23. Here's Duke. Milton grabs the board.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Here's Fernando. Right side Jackson. Pass to Jeffries. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. The 8-footer. Nice jump shot. Good.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Bounce pass for Milton. For 3. Fernando can't get it to go. Kentucky shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Pass to Dante. To the middle. Pulls up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Inside. San Diego moving the ball around. Jeffries, good.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Pass to Dante. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double. Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's Jackson with the three. Another three for San Diego.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Kentucky leading by 21. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Make some noise for your dance team.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Corey Joseph.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And Kentucky making a change here. Smith has checked in. Going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Fernando, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Duke the pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Milton. Just 5 on the clock. Cranes the three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now Bowl. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. And out of bounds, Kentucky will have it. And San Diego making a change here. Roden's checked in.
Jared Roden.
Kentucky leading by 22. Duke the pass to Smith. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Puts up a 3. And Bull pulls it down. San Diego shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks to the left side wing. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Cooper the pass to Fernando. Down low, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so it's Kentucky easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Corey Joseph.